We are hoping that with increased publicity and with the continued support of BGI, that this testing will become available to more and more New Zealanders. Well, unfortunately, the incidence of colorectal cancer in New Zealand is amongst the highest in the world. More than 3,000 New Zealanders are diagnosed each year with bowel cancer. That's our mothers, our fathers, our brothers, our sisters, our friends. Over 1,200 New Zealanders will annually die from colorectal cancer. It is the second highest cause of cancer death in New Zealand, and the diagnosis is usually established, as we know, by colonoscopy. This allows removal of suspicious lesions, but also the removal of those precancerous polyps. With regards to colonoscopy, the capacity is finite, and waiting times often exceed the targets. And that's just because we do not have the resources nor the people to offer as many colonoscopies as we would like. We do, however, have a national bowel cancer screening program. That program is for asymptomatic people aged 60 to 74 years old. It is offered to them every 2 years. So, on your 60th birthday, you receive a letter inviting you to participate in the program. Now, those statistics are for people, those numbers are for people who fall within the National Bowel Cancer Screening Program. So what happens if someone like me, for example, wants to have testing done? What is available for me? As an asymptomatic in that under 60 age group, my only option is to have a privately funded colonoscopy. Puts that test beyond the reach of most people. Why do we need something? Why do we need a test for those falling outside of the program? Well, every day, 3 people in New Zealand die from bowel cancer. 10% of bowel cancer in New Zealand is diagnosed in people that are younger than 50, and 25% of cases are diagnosed when patients present at the emergency department, usually with advanced stage disease. 1 in 18 New Zealanders will develop bowel cancer in their lifetime. We have a very low rate of early stage detection by international standards. Worldwide, we know that the incidence of bowel cancer has increased by 50% in those less than 50 over the past 3 decades. And it's been said by many international experts that by 2030, worldwide, colorectal cancer will be the leading cause of cancer death in those under 50. There has been a decades-long upward trajectory amongst those 50 and younger. And this trajectory cannot be assigned to diet alone, because we know similarly in places like India, which have a predominantly vegetarian diet, they too are seeing an increase in under 50-year-olds developing bowel cancer. There are studies currently being done on the microbiome as well as the diet, but there are many factors involved in this. We're powerless sometimes until we find out what it is, how to change our lives to prevent it. This is where early detection, as has been said by the other speakers, 3 of us dying every day of colorectal cancer is 3 too many. Early detection is key, and we believe that with COLOTECT and its ability to detect polyps, and in particular adenomatous polyps, that this test can and will save New Zealand lives.